What up, guys? It's your girl T from Holy Mukbang. I got this delicious pasta dish loaded with tons of jumbo shrimp, crab meat, seared to perfection scallops, and of course, lobster meat. Now let's mix all this stuff up and get this video started.
Yeah, we back in the house.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Holy Mukbang, and
it's your boy Mukbang Turnup all day. As you can see, it's going down up in here.
Today we have a delicious, guys, as you saw in the intro, seafood pasta Alfredo, guys. It doesn't get any better than this. As I said earlier, we have shrimp up in here, we have crab meat, lobster meat, and seared scallops, guys. All in a delicious
mouth watering
Alfredo sauce, guys. Created by, of course, none other than your girl Cooking with Tammy, aka Holy Mukbang. Yes, guys.
Exactly.
Oh man, I can't wait to dig in. So we're not gonna have like a long intro. We're just gonna start eating, guys.
Hey, where's the?
Yes.
Come on, look, come on. Somebody gotta get it right.
Yes. I'm hungry. I'm so sorry.
Take it off.
All right. Dear Lord God, thank you so much for this delicious dinner, dear Lord. Please help those who are less fortunate than ourselves, who have nothing to eat. So please have something to eat, dear Father God. Thank you for blessing us to be so fortunate to be able to have something to eat, dear Lord. Amen.
And just allow this meal to be nourishing to our bodies in Jesus' name.
Yes. Amen. Yes.
We're getting there. You know, we're getting there.
Let's do this.
So hey, what we have in here so far?
We have seared scallops, shrimp, crab meat, and lobster meat, along with fettuccine.
And my
fettuccine pasta, actually. Huh?
Broccoli.
Oh, we forgot the guys. We forgot the garlic bread.
Yes, we did.
Stay still. We'll be right back. We got the garlic bread, guys. We're back. Can't forget the garlic bread. You want to put it over here?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, who's gonna reach it?
If I had known, I'd actually put it on a plate. Alright, guys. Thank you.
See that? You gotta know how to multitask.
Try to sop it up with some garlic bread.
You gotta know how to do this thing. Alright, so.
This Alfredo sauce is so rich and creamy.
Oh, this one's so good. Garlic bread is awesome. Yeah, man, we back in the building with another one. You told y'all he was coming. This garlic bread, I know you can taste that. It's so delicious right there. It is what it is right now. Disregard all distractions. I just like the garlic bread. I'm gonna take that for now. So what you have here drinking?
I'm actually drinking some sangria.
Putting the E in elegant.
And you, sir? What are you drinking?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm rolling on the same track.
Guys, if you could taste this pasta right now, I kid you not. This thing is so delicious.
You need more space. She's having a ball over here. Don't forget I was sitting here.
Scallops.
Shrimp. How you doing, shrimp? This is delicious. Hands down, no lie. This is delicious.
And you're not just saying that because I'm your boo, right?
No.
Gotta make sure, right?
No.
Nah, but honestly, guys,
It's extra creamy.
I find that it's nothing better than making Alfredo sauce from scratch. Don't get the ones in the bottle. I tried the one in the bottle one time. It was so nasty. I would not recommend to get it from the bottle. It's best to make it fresh and homemade.
This is coming from a professional. Absolutely. Wow.
Was it worth the wait?
You think we should have made more garlic bread?
You serious?
No, I'm just saying because
Yeah. I mean, damn.
it's still a lot here.
You went in on it though. It's
Let's
not a
try to
lot.
do a
It's only
thumbnail
2
with this.
pieces.
Let's try to do a thumbnail.
You gotta be joking. We didn't know a thumbnail. Not do a thumbnail yet.
That's it. Get a nice little scoopy scoop. Ready?
Let me get a shrimp. Come on, shrimpy. Alrighty.
Okay, let me get one too. Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, honey. Wait, guys. Ready.
Let's do it. We're still goofy doing this, but it's good. It's kind of fun doing it.
It is kind of fun, right?
Good.
How
I
about
don't know, we probably messed that all up. I know we probably messed that all up. Where's trial and error?
so good?
I saw you over there. This is one of those dishes you gotta be very careful eating. All over you. Get it, girl, get it. Oh. I got it. It's starting to drip down my lip. How you doing over there?
Great.
Full speed ahead?
You're doing so good I haven't even said much.
That's alright. Who can speak much when you're eating a meal like this?
You got a scallop already?
I did, yeah. So,
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, when it came to adding the seafood, I got carried away. Because I wanted like literally enough seafood in every bite.
Oh, yeah. I think you accomplished that very well. Yeah, just let it sit there. I'll figure it out. Not like it's gonna run away.
Lobster.
Like you're getting full already.
Just enjoying myself.
I think the amount of chewing is what makes you tired.
This is true.
Now this is the way to spend a Friday evening. Oh yeah. After this, we're gonna probably pour another glass of wine, turn on some Netflix and chill. I'm bugging. We're just gonna relax, sit back, enjoy each other's company, which is always good, Probably watch a few YouTube videos.
Right? Pretty much, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Check out our other YouTube counterparts. Counterparts. Why am I all over your side, right? Being all greedy?
No,
I'm all over his side just being greedy, guys.
You know what that signifies? You ever notice why a deer would cross the highway and pretty much it's the same thing on the other side of the road? Why do they do that?
Thinking the grass is greener and it's the same grass.
Same grass. So why are you over here?
Being greedy, guys.
Same thing over here.
Just being a little greedy, not much, just a little. What happened? What's the matter?
Nothing the matter. Everything is perfect. Good to know.
We forgot to give them a bite.
Oh, the viewers. Oh my God.
Yeah, we forgot to give you guys a bite.
How rude.
Look at all that yumminess on one fork, guys. Shrimp and pasta. Pasta.
I think she served you up enough for both of us.
This dish offers cream sauce on every part of your face.
I know what I'm gonna come over here for. I'm gonna come over here.
Broccoli?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the grass being greener,
Yeah. I just found
don't you
something.
have broccoli over here, sir?
That one is too big. I need a small one.
Whatever.
I guess it's just nature. Y'all could always comment at the bottom and let us know what y'all doing. I know it's Friday. Somebody doing something.
After watching us, of course.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's funny because you could be starving all day, and then you see something like this, you say, man, I'm going to eat all of this. From the bottom to the top.
That's so true.
Top to the bottom.
I'm going to go in.
Yeah, you start on this, man. You get midway in there, you be like, shit. I don't know what I was thinking.
Sop that garlic bread up in that sauce.
Hey man, anytime you're doing pasta, please add some garlic bread or something with it. Because at the end of the meal, you're gonna feel like you done hurt the feelings of the sauce. You done left them sitting there by themselves. Nothing to do. What look like sauce? Like, come here, sauce. Don't be mad. I ain't forget about you. So, speaking of movies, though. Not really movies, but YouTube videos. Because after a while, you know, what we do, it actually does become like a sitcom type of stuff. So, I've dabbled through and looked at a few. Came across one YouTuber, I think their name is, you're going to be shocked when I say it. It's called Muscles. I think it's Muscles in Marriage.
Yes.
So, they had this, I guess, I'm sorry. Well, let me wash this down. Whew. Now, myself, I'm speaking for myself, right? I'm a big fan of strong relationships, strong marriages, you know, stuff like that. So, their subject, their channel, it pretty much fits right into, I guess my beliefs, the way I look at things. My wife, really, she haven't really had a chance to really get a chance to look at it, but I'm sure after this she'll probably look at it.
Definitely.
Or we're both gonna sit there and look at it. But a topic came up was in regards to what it was, swingers. I think it was swingers or swap.
Same thing. Swapping husbands.
Yeah, swapping husband or swapping wives or something like that.
Yeah, so that's swinging
So,
basically.
I don't know about y'all, but my point of view on that is if you gotta go through and do something like that, then
you shouldn't be with a person.
What's the sense of being with each other?
Exactly.
Because just think about it. They're off doing their thing. Okay, you're off doing your thing. By the time y'all get back to each other, it's nothing fresh anymore. You're damaged goods.
Stale bread, guys. Stale bread.
You're pretty much damaged goods to each other. So, when you think about it, that does not make your marriage stronger. That just brings in further shit to worry about.
That goes from saying I do and becoming one to becoming 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Right.
according to how many people you've slept with.
So now it's like, it's not I do anymore, it's a maybe. It's
a I shouldn't have gotten married to you, basically, because I'm not ready to settle down.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you're gonna go, if the conversation is about swinging,
Yeah.
I am totally against that. I think it's stupid. I don't know who made it up. I'm just gonna be frank and straight honest. In my perspective, it's just a way to get diseases, and it just takes away. It takes away so much on so many levels. Because especially when you're married, you're supposed to be, as like I said,
it's
one.
a sacred bond.
It's a sacred bond, exactly.
Okay.
Thanks, Susie. Thank you.
It's supposed to be taken seriously.
Right.
It's not a joke. I don't rule her, she doesn't rule me. We're just as goofy as the day we met. First day we met.
That's true.
Nothing's different. The only thing that's different, her name changes and we both wear a ring. What's the difference?
Honestly, I think what makes us so strong as well, where there's like no interference in our relationships, is the fact that we respect each other on so many different levels. Not only are we obviously in love with each other, not only do we love each other, but we respect each other on so many different levels. We're compatible in so many different ways. Those type of things it doesn't cross my mind, and I know for a fact it doesn't cross his mind. After all, we've been together for like ever.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are out there saying, "Oh, she's naive," shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
But here's the thing. What creates compatibility is a lot of patience.
Yes.
You have to take your time, get to know each other. I always say that whenever you are going to school, if you are in school and you're studying for your midterm, SAT exam, whatever the case might be, you cram for that exam.
Yes.
You study real hard because you want that A, you want that perfect grade, right? So why is it that you cannot repeat the same method when it comes to meeting somebody else?
And trying to build a relationship.
Study that person.
Yes.
Take your time. Eventually, whatever's hidden will be exposed.
It's not a rush. And alongside with compatibility is also to being submissive. And I don't mean like submissive like where you give up everything and sacrifice and all that craziness. It's just more so being submissive to an extent, like knowing your roles and your duties, so to speak. A woman should be a woman and a man should be a man. And I feel like both sexes should not overstep those boundaries.
Right.
Kind of know your place, so to speak. But in regards to when it comes to swinging, I'm totally against it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some people say the reason why they do it is because, let's put a little spark back into our relationship. Let's have a little fun. Well, if you really want to have fun, take take yourself to West 4th or West 9th or wherever you live and visit a sex shop. You know what I mean? If you want to put some funk or spunk back into your relationship. There's many ways that you could put, the spunk back into your relationship. Like, for instance, we haven't had a date night in about, how many years? Like 10 years?
Listen.
Yes, it's been a long time. Probably 10 years or longer.
I think we put the capital S in sacrifice.
Yes. We haven't had a date night in that many years, but you see how we're spending our Friday night. We're bonding over dinner.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We're being productive. We're finding things that we can do together that's fun.
We're editing videos together. We're creating videos together. We're having dinner together. We have an open line of communication.
Yes.
It's so many different things that we do that makes our bond strong.
Yes.
And
I do highly agree with that.
So that swinging stuff to me is just an excuse to get out of a relationship that you just don't want to be involved in anymore. If you gotta swing, you might as well just say, you know what? Bye-bye. See you later. Because you're no longer involved. Mentally, you're not there. Physically, you're definitely not there because your body is elsewhere. And emotionally, you're emotionally looking and still searching for that one or that right one, so to speak. So you're not, emotionally, you're not connected anymore. So I find it to be foolish. It's very stupid.
It's just a
In my
physical
in my opinion, and even if the sex is good or whatever during the swinging session or whatever, where does that leave the person that you said I do with? So it's just like I said, if you're gonna find the urge to wanna get involved with somebody else, just leave.
Just let it
just go. And that's just how we feel on that subject, basically. So muscles and marriage, I'm definitely gonna check you guys out. Yeah. You guys sound like you have a lot to say. That makes a lot of sense.
From what I've seen,
can't wait to check you guys out.
It's pretty much a lot of marriage topic, relationship topics. Pretty much what you and I wanted to get involved with before.
Yeah, pretty much before we even created this channel.
Yeah, so we did not want to go that route because of simply not feeling like we're going to be offending someone with what we might say, or because a lot of people cannot take the truth. That's point blank. Most people cannot take the truth. Most people cannot admit when they're wrong.
That's true.
And a lot of times in relationships, you have to be that person that's gonna admit when you're wrong, know when to, choose your own battles, so to speak. Know when you have to apologize, and know when you say, you know what, babe, you're right. I'm sorry. I should have looked at it a different way. Whatever case might be. And
even back to when I said, not to interrupt you, but even back to when I said being submissive, kind of knowing when to not be so up here and kind of, not always want to strong arm a situation, not always feeling like I'm right, raw, you got to listen to me. No, sometimes you got to turn it down. Sometimes you have to give the other person a chance to, and you say, you know what, I'm going to step back, take a couple steps back. I'm going to be, use the word again, submissive, and kind of allow the person
to be themselves.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's too much conflict because everybody wants to be here. And in a household especially, there's levels. And everybody has to understand their place.
There's levels in everything in life. Everything in life. Your boss has a level, your
has
supervisor
a level. But what I find to be very...
boss have a level.
You know what I find to be very weird when it comes to human beings? They would give their boss or their employer the utmost respect. But when it comes to a relationship, they have no respect for their significant other. Excuse me, I have like a cold going on still. But yeah, there's no respect for the significant other. But you take time out to respect your boss, and you do this, you buy your boss a gift during the holidays, and oh, my boss is awesome. This, that, and the third. But you don't even take time out to say those type of things to your significant other. There's people in relationships that never receive a simple gift.
Thank you. It's just levels to having that type of relationship when you build that type of understanding with each other to the point where you can pretty much close your eyes and you would know exactly what that other person's thinking, or you can even feel what that other person wants you to do. It's telepathic. It's amazing when you sit there and you actually give each other enough time to explore each other's ins and outs to the point where you know that if that person needs something, you already know. You already know if they need something. They could barely say 2 words, and it's already like, okay, I got what you're trying to say. I understand. You already know. So for you to sit there and wait for that person to literally beg you, that's being selfish. That's being very petty. And little things like that is what creates arguments in relationship. Right?
That's so true. And another thing, a lot of times I always tell people, treat people in the way in which you want to be treated. It's simple things. Like I said, if you don't want somebody to treat you crazy and rude and be obnoxious towards you, why is it that you cannot offer the same type of treatment to someone? If people, I don't know why it's so hard for most, but if people would actually take the time out to treat people in the way in which they want to be treated too, trust me, relationships would last so much longer. It's just like, for instance, for me, I don't want to be treated like God knows what, so I treat him the same way that I want to be treated. There's a lot of people out there, I would say predominantly females too.
Yeah.
They're always quick to want want gifts and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, how about this?
And not going off on a tangent because
Yeah.
we're talking about swinging, but we're
Yeah.
also talking about some of the reasons why relationships don't work.
Well, you have to get more in depth as what you're doing now in order for them to understand
Exactly.
the reason why swinging is not a good thing.
Right. So, you know, in regards to sometimes, you know, like I was saying, a lot of times females especially, they are quick to say or tell the guy that they want to give or you should do this for me. But you say to yourselves, the guy has feelings too. Why haven't you returned a favor? Why haven't you gotten him a gift? Why is it that he has to beg or plead or ask for a gift? Like, where is your sensitivity? Where's your common sense? You know, so people just have to take the time out to pay attention, study one another, and kind of reiterate the same type of treatment that they're looking for.
Right.
You know?
And
That's pretty much it. It's simple. It's nothing complicated.
Yeah, just kind of let go of the selfishness. It's like, for instance,
Not to cut you, I gotta say this because I'll probably forget.
Go ahead.
Not only let go of the selfishness, but let go of the stupid stigma of all guys are the same, all females are the same. Stop it, knock it off. Like I tell my friends, it's billions of people on this earth. Have you dated every person on the face of this earth? I think not. Not even 1.1%. So you do not come close to have. I can't even get out. You haven't come
an accurate number.
Right. You haven't came close to dating that many people. So how could you come to such a stupid determination as far as all people are this, all people are that?
Right.
So take that stigma out of your head,
and that would
and that would also help to allow you to go in. I'm not saying go in blindfolded, but to go in with a refreshed mindset.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when you go in with a negative aspect, you're gonna get a negative outcome. You know what I mean? So it's
Facts,
really,
please say that.
Don't go in with a negative, don't go in with a negative. Just
what
basically,
you put in is
what you get out. Just go in with positivity. That, your relationship is going to work, and give everybody a fair chance.
Yes.
Don't be so quick to, like I said, this is not going to work. Because what you put out there is what you get back.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So,
well spoken.
I've had relationships in the past. He's had relationships in the past.
Yes.
And when we met each other, it wasn't, all men are dogs, all females are, we didn't look at it from that perspective because we had enough common sense to know, damn, we didn't date all the people on the face of the earth. So how can you come with such a drastic statement? We gave each other a fair chance because no two people are the same. Not even identical twins. They don't have, identical twins do not have the same, everything about them is not identical. Starting from the fingerprints to everything that one might like and the other one might not like. There's no two people the same. So going into a relationship, you do not treat anyone the same way that you've treated your ex or whomever in the past.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Don't try the same crap that you did with the last relationship.
If the last relationship didn't work, don't bring it to the new relationship. It's not gonna work.
You try that now, the new relationship, you don't know the patience level of that person. That patient level might be at zero tolerance.
That person might knock your head off.
And then your head be flattened like a car tire. It'd be flat.
So
fix a flat one, you be to fix it. I trust me on that.
So definitely have an open mindset and just self-evaluate as well. Because a lot of times we as human beings, we're not ready to even date, but we're dating. And not only we're dating, we're having kids.
They're not trained.
It's so crazy.
They're not educated enough to be able to self-evaluate themselves, right? So they go out into the world just willy-nilly and all over the place and just, hey, trial and error.
And then a lot of times kids are involved. Right. Terrible.
And they're the ones who suffer, the kids.
The kids, exactly.
Because of the two adults' selfish decisions. So you have to just think and just take your time. There's someone out there for everyone. Trust and believe that there's a fat person, a skinny person, a medium tall, or whatever person. There's a match for you wherever you are. Don't feel like there's all hope is lost and you can never find happiness. Don't do that. You
don't have to go out there trying to steal somebody's significant other.
Yeah. So with that being said, it doesn't make sense
because, like he said, there's someone for everyone. Find your compatible match and make it. Figure it out, make it work. Go in, like I said, self-evaluate. make sure you make sense before you look for somebody to make sense to you. It's just, it's just that simple.
And just be certain that whatever you are asking for that other person to do,
you're willing to give it in return.
You are capable of doing it for yourself, or even willing to do it for that person as well.
Right.
Clarify on that. You want a foot rub, make sure that you are able to rub that person's foot as well.
And don't be a 0 and look for a 10. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Don't.
So, with that being said,
build yourself.
We have to close this out because maybe we'll pick this topic up at another time. And once again, it's your boy Mukbang Turnup, as well as
Holy
a lovely
Mukbang.
lady, Holy Mukbang.
Yes.
And this was our moment event. I hope it was able to reach out and kind of like help someone, anybody. But hey, listen, if there's an issue with what we said, please leave a comment.
But for the most part, I will say this though: if you guys have any type of questions, whether it be involving relationships or anything of that sort, just feel free to drop it down below in the description bar in the comment section, and we'll definitely give you an honest and open opinion. It might not be something that you're looking to hear, but honesty is the best policy in this, and
keep in mind, we're only giving you our own personal advice.
An honest opinion in order to help you and your relationship work.
Right.
Alright guys, so as you can see, we enjoyed our seafood pasta Alfredo. It was absolutely delicious.
Yes.
And it was cool talking to you guys on a different level.
Thanks for inviting us into your homes as well. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video. And also hit the like button if you enjoyed watching us as much as we enjoyed entertaining you.
Sorry.
Hey.
Anyway guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. This is your girl T from Holy Mukbang, and this is...
Hey, your boy Mukbang turning up, man. We gonna do this all day if y'all allow us to.
As always guys, we love you.
See you next time.
Bye guys, take care. See you later.
No more arguments, don't forget that. Peace and love, get along with each other, no more arguments.
Later.
With that being said, this case is closed.